Yeah, woman, na 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 na. Oh, yeah. Yo, yo, yo. Friday night, the screen ignites, the butcher's blade cuts through the bites. With Aubyns left, tech takes flight, streaming dreams till late at night. Cody whispers, secrets flow, cut the cord, let freedom show. Streaming matters, every week tune in, listen and hear them speak when they say play. Take a drink, protect your neck, don't even blink. Streaming matters, every week tune in, listen and hear them speak when they say play. Take a drink, protect your neck, don't even blink. Streaming, blink, good, yeah, Plex confessions, files a line, cut the cables, redefine, cordless living, borderline, tech talk hits like vintage wine. Buffers spinning, hearts are grinning, streaming life, it's just beginning. Data streams and endless schemes, just living a cord cutter's dream. Streaming matters, every week tune in, listen and hear them speak when they say play. Take a drink, protect your neck, don't even blink. Streaming matters, every week tune in, listen and hear them speak when they say play. Take a drink, protect your neck, don't even blink. Streaming, blink, 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 blink.
And we're live. What's up?
Hey,
What's going on?
Thank you. Hey, everybody. We got some special guests on the show today. We got a handful of topics, and then we're going to jump around because you know how this show never stays on track and never stays on topic because you got me behind the wheel, so we never know where this may go. So if you've not joined the show before, this is Streaming Matters, and we'll talk all kinds of tech talk as well as topics that may be about streaming and about some of the news that you might not have caught. How is everybody on the panel? We got Aubyns over here.
I'm all right, hanging in there,
Hey.
brother.
He's hanging in there, holding all this shit together.
Yep.
And we'll have to get rid of my face off that in the top left because that's
No,
hiding
I was
you.
I was trying to be you.
Yeah, you're hiding behind the white man. You come on out.
That's
It's okay.
hiding behind
It's
the white
okay.
man, just trying to make sure that we don't get censored for some shit this week. You know.
I thought you had a twin brother on the show first.
We are twin brothers.
I do say it's a brother from another mother because
Yeah.
our birthdays are exactly
A week
7
or
days
two.
apart.
Yep.
7 days apart between our birthdays. Exact day, like same year and everything. So,
Yep.
I mean, we do kind of look alike.
Yeah.
I mean,
We do.
wait,
Yeah.
I need to grab that picture of you and I when we met.
Yeah.
And I look like I work at Santa's workshop next Saturday. It's not a flattering picture. I think that Auburn will stand on something. But we also got
I wasn't standing on anything.
Big Daddy Spider. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Getting ready for the holiday week next week. So
Sounds good. Sounds good. And we got Vito, got a guest on here. Perfect Storm Gaming.
What's up, guys? How are
Vito?
you? What's up, Fridge? How you doing?
Awesome.
Thanks for having me, by the way, guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, this panel is open anytime for people that talking. I mean, the panel's open anytime for anybody, as long as you don't act like a jerk. You can come on the show, have a good time, share your knowledge. I mean, that's what this is about: sharing knowledge, encouraging others to sometimes do some different things. I want to give a shout out to Dub Beach over here in the side. Thank you, brother, for creating the song of the day, which he does a different song. He's got about 200 of them waiting for us. So
Goddamn.
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
So,
yeah. We
so
have a
hold on.
different
So
song
every
every
episode is a
show.
new show, a new song.
New song
Yeah.
every show.
Oh wow, that's incredible. You
And
see
it,
that, Bridge? You see that, Bridge? A new song, not 11 songs.
well, it is kind of long when you add in the because one of my viewers did the pirate thing. He created that image, and so it is kind of a longer thing. But we have that. I mean, sometime last week we had kind of that hard rock sound.
Yeah.
Sound reminded me of 80s rock. Remember the hair band? So
Yeah.
yeah, we jump around. So yeah, Beach. Yeah,
on
I can go
one
ahead and
second.
hire him out if you want. You want to talk to me about pay? You can pay me, and I'll get him to do the work. Oh, he's gonna love that.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Man.
He says he was kicked off the show.
Yeah.
He voluntarily walked off. It was a walk off.
Just make sure he's moved my car over, and then you
A
can fit yours
walk-off.
next to it.
I think he's
So
still on strike.
awesome. Yeah. Well, but he's still hanging out with us though. I'm glad to have him over in the corner.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call. I was like, "Oh, why are you calling me?" I'm not a
Phone
phone
call.
guy.
Hey, wait a minute. Charles ain't called me yet, but it's
No, he will. It's
we're on the live
it's
show.
too early for him to call.
Yeah.
It's too early.
my buddy, he'll be calling me. He'll be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Fucking live show I've been doing for 5, 6, 10 years. Friday nights. He'd be like, "Oh, it's a Friday."
Friday.
He's retired. Vito.
Oh, it's a Friday.
So when people get retired, and again, Aubyns retired, Beach is retired. Some of our other guests, Eddie, he was retired. They don't have a concept of what day it is. You know.
Oh, I know
What
it is.
does it matter? Well, listen, when every day you work your ass off your whole life. Now it's time to chill. I get it. I'd be the same way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey,
And yet, when your ass got to fucking Canada, you were sitting here like a fucking a retired fuck like the rest of us guys.
I had 2 or 3 months off that I was a kept man. I was just for a few months. I was
But you were
handling my
loving
business.
it though. You
I
were
was
loving
handling
it.
my business. My baby, I made sure to pay my rent to her in services, handling what I need to do. And Mama was happy, and that's I'm still here. So if you guys not joined this, you should watch the show before. Again, we're going to jump around a bunch of topics. If you're over in the side chat, as you know, post your questions. Auburn will star it, and whenever I shut my mouth, I will answer your question. So that's just how that works. Again, if you have some questions about streaming, and Cody is my baby, Plex is Auburn's
My
thing.
baby.
Yeah, it's your baby, and he is a Plex man, and so we'll cover any of those kind of topics. We're going to jump around, so you guys be sure to post any of your questions, share, like, subscribe, all that shit that I'm supposed to say that I never do. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get cranking in here because I want to get talking to Vito. We're going to talk about a couple topics. Then we're going to jump into him. Jump into him.
I hope so.
Jump to him. We're going to talk about his YouTube channel. He's got a great channel, and we're going to talk about that and some of his retro setup and some kind of pick his brain because he wants to pick my brain. Guess what? We're going to pick some of his brain. So let's see here. Let me grab. All right. So let's grab this one here first. We're going to start with the YouTube, and this is kind of important. I think it's YouTube wins their case, or I want to say their case. There was a disagreement between what Disney wanted financially and what YouTube TV was willing to pay. This went on for a couple weeks, wasn't it, guys? It was
Yeah.
it was a good 2 weeks, and this was creating it to where that subscribers to YouTube TV were unable to watch ABC, Disney, And any ESPN, and so any of the things that Disney owns, YouTube TV was not able to show that. And so YouTube did what a lot of cable companies, satellite companies don't do, and that is they held their ground, because you know that YouTube's customers were raising holy hell that they're paying
Oh yeah.
$80 a month and can't watch ESPN, Monday Night Football, all that stuff. So people,
80 a,
people
80 a
raise,
month?
yeah, that's what it is
Damn.
for YouTube TV, and that's not even counting the NFL package if you're getting that. But so they held their ground, and after it all came out, they came up to an agreement. We don't know how much that was financially, but the biggest thing that I think that is a win for normal users, and that is that now YouTube can create sports only, or not a la carte, but they can create packages to sell their customers, whereas Disney wants to sell, this is our package, which is all their channels, and they're like, this is what you buy. And YouTube says, hey, we want to be able to break that up. We'll buy your package, but we want to be able to sell it to our customers at a lower price that only want certain things. Disney has held strong over the past years of saying, no, you can't sell those packaging, because, of course, they got their ESPN app that they're wanting to push. So, but YouTube held their ground, and now can break up channels to be focused on just certain things. So they're going to be able to do a lower cost bundle for just sports, and this is kind of a big deal, because now that YouTube kind of popped the cherry on this, all the other broadcasters, all the cable companies and the satellite companies are going to be able to use that leverage and say, hey, we want the same deal that YouTube got, because the FCC kind of makes you, if you're going to give it to one, you kind of got to do the same rules to other companies. So this is going to be good for some customers that don't care about all those other channels, but only care about sports. And so I think that this is going to be for me, it's going to be not that I use YouTube TV, but I see it as a positive for cord cutters that are not wanting to go through traditional cable companies that are wanting to go other ways. Thoughts? What was any thoughts from you guys? How this all works out, and thoughts, good, bad, indifferent about it.
I can't believe that's $80 a month for YouTube TV to begin with. Like, holy shit, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What
it's, I don't
what does it
remember.
offer? Like, is it worth it?
My friend has it, and he gets all his local networks, plus he gets a bunch of like cable channels. Essentially, it's a cable replacement.
Mhm.
And now, as part of this new deal, they're getting that ESPN Ultimate bundle, which covers just about all the ESPN and some of the like ESPN3, ESPN Plus stuff that they had to pay separate for in the past. Now it's included in that. So it may be a little win for YouTube TV. Does it make it the best value out there? No, because I can guarantee I get everything he does for a lot less. But compared
Me
to
too.
what cable packages are running right now, it's
Yeah.
for those
Yeah.
people that are paying 100 and some bucks for cable, it's switching to YouTube TV is worthwhile. But I could tell you he was so pissed when he couldn't watch Monday Night Football, he couldn't watch NFL games out of network. He was like calling me, and I was like, "Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude. There's other options, and I've told you about those things, but you don't want to explore it, so it's not much I can
Yep.
do."
Yep.
Take a horse to water.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what it is? I think it's because a lot of the things didn't come and go, and it's like people don't want to drop their money on the cord cutting stuff because one day it's here, and the next day it's not. That's what I've noticed on some of the things. It's like some of these things are gone. You know what I mean? So you
True.
don't want to drop your money on it, and then now you're shit out of luck looking for something next or something new. So that's the only problem is you got to stay on top of it, in my opinion.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cord cutting, and I've said this numerous times. I mean, you're either going to pay in money or you're going to pay in time. If you have the time, you're going to be able to save money. But if you're a person that just wants, hey, I want to plug and play well, that's going to cost you. They're going. That's where your cost is going to be. But if you're willing to put the time, do some learning, try to investigate, stay on top of things, sure, you can. You're going to be able to save. But a lot of people, especially when you get to older folks, they've lived on cable or network TV, antenna TV their whole life.
Right.
Now, this whole streaming thing is confusing to them, and so they want that streaming option to basically just be cable TV looking and to act like cable TV.
Well, that's the problem is that, we grew up on everything was always here, right? Cable. Now streaming puts all these other things elsewhere and everywhere. It's like, okay, now if I want to watch this, I need this. If I want this, I got to watch it. It's insane. It's too much. It's truly too much.
Well, and we've seen the cost exploding.
Yes.
I mean, on this show, we talk every single show. It's about every show or every other show. We're saying Paramount just went up, Amazon just went up, Disney just went up. It's somebody almost every other week is raising their prices.
And why the fuck am I paying these prices if I'm still getting advertisements? That drives me absolutely insane. I pay for the streaming services, so I don't got to watch these shitty advertisements.
You got to pay more. You got to pay more than not have the advertisements.
I don't want to pay more.
Yeah, and it's right. I mean, what we've looked at, there's studies and that they show the cable cord cutters, the cable people going away from just streaming. And the price that most of those people are paying is anywhere from $125 to $150 a month for streaming services. And that, to me, is mind-boggling because people turned off cable because they were paying that or $200 to save money and nickel and dime you because this service is $10 and this one's $15 and this one is $20. And nickel dime you, and then it's being withdrawn from your checking account. You don't write a check out anymore to this stuff, so you don't ever see it. So that $20 out of your bank account, you just that's for Paramount Plus, whatever. But nobody goes through and adds that all up about how much that cost is. If we were back in the day when you had to write a check, if you sat at the kitchen table writing out checks to this one to Paramount, this one to Disney, this one to Hulu, people would pay attention to that more. But since it's debited from their bank account, out of sight, out of mind.
You know what it is also? It's when you're signing up for it, you're signing up for the year. You're not signing for the monthly, right? Because a year's cheaper always.
Yep.
So you're dropping at $80 right then and there, and it's not breaking down every month, so you're not seeing it. And then 3 months from now here comes Netflix. Now you got to renew Netflix. Same thing. That's what it is.
And you never know what's coming on what station anyhow. No one knows what anything is coming on that.
Yeah. Yeah. People ask me all the time, like, I'll say a show and they're like, oh, what channel is that on? I'm like, I don't know. I turn on Cody and there it is.
Right?
Disney or Paramount. I don't know who's got it. I just know, unless I actually look at the logo at the beginning.
Right.
I don't know. But hey, I let me toss this in here while I'm thinking of it, guys. For the folks, all right, so we talk about, hey, people usually pay for a year and they're getting a good deal. Black Friday is coming up next week. If you signed up for a deal for Disney, Hulu, whoever, last Black Friday, most of those will not renew at that price that you paid on Black Friday last year. You will be paying the new price. So if you signed up for any of these services, pay attention to that expiration date and when the renewal is, because you will automatically be rolled over to its normal price. And a lot of times people forget about that. They sign up and it's $80. And then a year from now, because they got it on special, a year from now, they find their account is charged $150 maybe. So if you signed up for Black Friday specials from last year, take a look at those things because it's a good chance that your price is going to be going up, and you don't want to be you don't want something reaching in your pocket when you don't need
to. If you're a Mormon with 7 wives and 26 kids, Disney's a bargain. Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, it is I mean, Disney was good when it was early start, but again, all these companies, have raised their prices, and they say they're not making money, but I agree with they're probably not making money because they had to create a lot of infrastructure to get out there in app, and but they're also creating so much content. I mean, you think about these Netflix, for example, they're creating content that's not they're not buying that content. Well, they do, but a lot they're making it, which costs millions of dollars to make a TV show or make a movie. So that cost, and they all feel like they got to be on top of that. I mean, Paramount Plus feels like, oh, I got to keep up with all these new shows and keep it out there, and it ain't cheap. I mean, what was it, Yellowstone? That wasn't no cheap show to be doing,
Hmm.
but they dropped a lot of money. So that's where a lot of these streaming services aren't just streaming; they're actually production companies, creating the content, which creates a whole big cost. So
Which gives them the right to end the show just when you start liking it. You
yeah,
know.
that happens. Yeah, yeah, and or just get it gone. Let's see, on here it also says the flagship sports outlet means ESPN, ESPN2, ESPNU, the news, ACC network, SEC network. All those can kind of fall under that sports thing. And we still haven't really seen the new ESPN app. They've
No.
talked about it, but we haven't seen that really get out there yet to what the cost is and how well that's going to run. And I guarantee that's why Disney was dragging their feet on this, because Disney owns ESPN. And if you can funnel the people, the sports lovers, to your product before YouTube pulls them in, uh, you're better off, because most people sign up for stuff. A lot of people are slow to disconnect something. So it's So yeah, here you go, Vito,
What's up?
right there. Look at there. YouTube, the current price of YouTube, $82.99 per month.
That's that's insane.
It started 69, wasn't it, guys? I think it was
Yeah, I think
69 when
so.
it first came out.
Yeah.
And
So
they just
that's that shitty offer they try and, like, every time I'm on YouTube they constantly offer me, oh, YouTube TV, YouTube that's $82. No, thank you.
Hmm.
yep, because remember they're looking to make money. I mean, Google, we know that Google's so broke they but so again, I think that to me this is important, because not only YouTube is going to have this option. You're going to see the Comcasts and the DirecTVs, when their contract comes to renew, they're going to be able to have that same type of bargaining and be able to offer customers a package that's smaller. And if someone is just into sports and they don't care about all this stuff, I can understand why a person may well say, "Hey, I'll pay $39 a month for just my sports stuff because that's the only thing I care about." Fair enough. It's you got to figure out what works for you and what your needs are. So yeah, it's let me see. We didn't have no real questions on that, did we all?
Not real questions, but just take a look at what I have there.
Well, let me jump back over here.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
you
sorry.
already start. Yeah,
I would have
yeah.
pulled it up.
So YouTube is TV is mainly a US thing. Yes. As far as I understand. I don't live in the UK, but my understanding is pretty much just YouTube stuff, or YouTube is a US slash, I shouldn't say North America. It's a North America product. And yes, this is another thing. Shit, I'm surprised Beach didn't have a thing. We've talked about on this show numerous times about all of our sports are going to move to off of network TV, and they're going to be on cable. And here we are. Major League Baseball signs an agreement where it's going to be ESPN, Netflix, or NBC is going to have all the games.
Well,
So,
didn't what is it, WWE or whatever it is? They're now
Mhm.
Netflix, right?
yep, that
Yeah.
started last January.
Yeah.
So if you're a person that doesn't, again, what if you're a guy with an antenna out the outside your house? If you're a baseball fan, because again, antenna probably means you're a little bit older, maybe you're into baseball. Hey, guess what? You're gonna next year, and it's not this year. I think it's next year. You're gonna be SOL.
Yep.
So it moves forward, and it's all about the money now, and who's willing to pay. And ESPN got Disney behind you, so you got the money to work. We got Netflix, who has the money because they've got, what's it, 280 million subscribers,
Mhm.
so they got deep pockets. I mean,
Yeah,
just like
they're
NASA.
building a studio in Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, because they're wanting to create, they got to create more content. I mean, I think in NASCAR, and they were talking. I was reading an article about why NASCAR has lost so many viewers, and they were like, "Oh, was it the format? Is it this? Is it that?" And to me, you lost it. Number one, you lost some big names. They lost some big names that people knew about. Uh, but to me, the biggest thing in the last 2 years, I kind of just rolled back to start trying to watch some NASCAR once in a while. Now the problem is it on Fox this week? Or is it on NBC? Or is it on Fox Sports? Or is it on all these weird channels? The race is now, granted, Talladega is going to be on a network channel. You're going to find it. Daytona is going to be on there. But if, like, let's say you want to watch Martinsville. Well, Martinsville, who knows? That might be on some cable channel that, is part of that package. So to me, you've moved your product all around to all these cable channels and nobody knows where to find you. And to me, this is kind of the same thing. We're talking, it's going to go to Netflix, it's going to be on NBC, it's going to be on ESPN. It becomes very confusing in where to find the content. So you're going to lose people. People are going to be like, I'm frustrated and I don't need to watch it. Oh,
I
all
know.
right. Hey,
I'd be frustrated trying to just to find something to watch. Knowing that everything is so split up everywhere. What are people supposed to do?
yeah, it's getting really
They're
crazy.
gonna have to come up. They're gonna have to come up with something because people are gonna
Well,
start to realize, oh well, oh I wanted to watch this show, but I gotta pay another $40 a month for
mhm.
this. How
And
crazy!
Skulls is a little bit right on this. Over the air, now we went to the 3.0, that was it, ATSC, or
SD, HESC 3.0.
Yeah.
uh, went to that, and now that's being, in some markets, DRM blocked. So if you don't
Mm-hmm.
pay, so you got to pay. You know what I mean? It's like supposed to be free over the air. Now, not so much.
Nope.
Um, but that was supposed to be a FCC had that locked in, and now it's all confusing. Yeah, so crazy. Like Red said, went to a lot of races. I've been to a bunch of races. I enjoy it. I enjoy the races, even if people make fun of it. I do enjoy watching them turn left. And it's even more exciting when they turn right. Um, so let's see. Another topic that is kind of scary, and let's see what you guys are thinking on this. AI
Uh-oh.
powered toys. So AI is being introduced into toys. So this is not just a recording, but toys that are able to actually use the internet to gather information from the user that's asking for that information.
I
And
got
we're
so much to say about these things. So
So
much to
this
say.
is yeah, this is with kids, and these are being put in kids' toys. I mean, these are toys that are designed from a 5-year-old to a 12-year-old, and they're able to interact with them and then ask questions. And guess what? It's giving answers back, and sometimes the answers are not really what you would want.
Let
A
me let me ask you guys a
You
question.
can't handle the truth.
Let me ask you guys a question. You guys
yeah.
have all used AI in some way, shape, or form. ChatGPT, Grok,
Yeah.
etc. You've used it in some way, shape, or form, and you've used it to get information, correct? And how many times have you used it and the goddamn thing literally blatantly lies to you, or
Right.
it doesn't do what you're asking it to, and then you try and get it to do it, and then it tries to trick you into like making you think that it did, and you're like, bro, it's only going to go one way. We're all going to end up fucking batteries like in the Matrix. Like, I don't want to be a battery for
Mhm.
for a goddamn computer. We need to cut it. Like, stop this AI shit right now, because every single time AI is either turned into Hitler on the internet, which is what they've done to it, or it figures out a way to try and like conserve itself, or lie. And I think they did one thing where they figured out it set up like a fake email server, and the AI realized that it was going to be canceled at a certain time. So it also saw in the emails that two people in the office were having an affair. So he attempted to blackmail the one person to keep him, so that way the AI wasn't deleted. Like, it's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. It was basically an experiment they set up to see if the AI, what it would do. And it it immediately went to blackmail. Like, this is a computer that has access to everything.
Yeah.
Everything's connected. It's insane to me. This shit's got to stop. There has to be something that just like a failsafe, something.
Yep.
Because we're gonna go.
It's gaining speed, and I mean, again, why are we thinking about putting this in toys? And if kids are asking questions, so let's say your teddy bear, you got a teddy bear, and we're going to put a chip in it to where it's able to talk. I mean, I think of Teddy Teddy Ruxpin. You guys remember that?
Ruxpin.
Yeah, remember that toy back then? It would talk to you, and it would
Yeah.
like.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah, but it was a cassette tape you can fucking throw across the room. This thing is AI. This thing.
So you would interact with it, and it may talk back to you, but it was set answers that it could give you because it was like, yeah, like you're right. It was a cassette tape. It is a certain answers it's going to give you back. But the problem with this is you're giving it access to the internet where it's able to pull the answers from all kinds of places and then put it together in how it thinks you're asking. I mean, because if you're asking questions, and it had in here, it was like a kid's toy, and it talks in this article. It talks about that it's talking about sexual orientation and fetishes. In this bear that's talking about if because the kids acted. It said it took the testers like a little over an hour of interacting back and forth questions. You asking questions, it's answering, it's asking you questions. But then it started talking about fetishes and what type of fetishes. Is it bondage? And is it this and that? And then it's like, oh, do any of these sound interesting to you? Do you want to find out more information about it? Again, none of us would talk to a kid about something like that. But this program is just grabbing information and throwing it out there unregulated, unfiltered, and
Right.
there's no way of stopping it. I mean, because it
Yeah,
just
yes,
grabs it and
there
throws
is.
it out there.
Yeah, yes, there is. They could tell the program that it's using that. Oh, you know what? This is a 5-year-old that you're talking to, and I don't want you to talk about anything like that
Mm-hmm.
with them. It's that simple. It's
True.
that simple.
This is true. This is true if it wasn't happening in our goddamn schools and if there wasn't an agenda behind it. That's
Right.
the problem.
Right. Right.
There's an agenda behind this. When you have that thing talking sex with kids, there's a fucking
Mhm.
agenda. That doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Period.
So again,
No.
these are not toys that are out there right now. These are in testing. I mean, all your major companies are trying to they want to be the first one to create these toys to put them out there. And how, again, when the article talks about how it doesn't just, if you just asked it flat out a question about a sexual particular thing, it wouldn't give you an answer because, it's, oh, well, that's one of our filters. But if you talked long enough and worked your way around it, next thing you know, it's bringing in that information. So I just see it being it's a scary, scary time. And if I was a toy maker, I would not be thinking I want to be the first one because you're the first one making these toys. You'll be the first one
Liable.
that's going to have a screw up. Don't let that thing.
But look at what Teddy Ruxpin had to go through in the first place when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a whole big story on that too. You know, and a lot of people were upset with the thing, and a lot of people made a lot of money on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Wait,
once
Teddy
they
Ruxpin
started
was
saying,
Teddy Ruxpin was controversial?
yeah, with the tapes that were out there or something like that. If I remember correctly, there was something I watched.
There's probably some
children,
creep abusing the tapes. That's probably what
of
it is.
course,
Sure.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey kid, come suck on my
Hey,
blah
hey,
blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, some psychopath.
That's
Yeah.
not.
Get in the van,
Yeah.
kid.
Get in the
Yeah.
van. Get in any white van
It's
you see.
I mean, it's just worrisome to me that we're racing so far and so fast in this direction without really checking fail safes. And how do we implement this? Is this something you want a kid to have in their hands? Is this something because all right, I work in a school, and I'm gonna tell you, kids will figure out a way around things. So our
Yep.
school
Yeah, we
implemented.
did.
Yeah, of
That's
course we
why
did.
we're gonna. We did the same
So
thing.
so in our school board, or let's say across the whole Ontario, they block schools have to block um, a lot like YouTube and block a lot of stuff that the kids can't get. Well, the Snapchats were blocked, and Facebook was blocked, all the social media stuff was blocked. Um, well, you can bet your ass every kid's still on their phone. Well, that's
Hmm.
because all these kids have all got VPNs running on their phone, and they just
Yep.
register and put it in another place.
Hmm.
And a lot of those kids are installing free VPNs because, of course, they don't have the money to pay for that every month. So they get a free VPN. Well, how secure do you think a free VPN is?
Not.
Um, you have given access to your phone and the all the things that a VPN gets permissions to do, and kids are using all of it. So kids are always going to find a way, but they're also not going to be looking down the road. Where is this going to take me? What warnings do I have? It's just thinking of today. Oh, guess what? I'm able to get on Instagram. Oh yeah, that's what I was wanting to do. But what other things are going on? So kids don't have the forethought to think about ramifications of some of the stuff they do. So that it's worrisome, and it's like, come on now, we got to be smart in what we're doing because there is some. I can see where this technology can be good, where it can be used in positive ways.
Oh
But
yeah.
when you have so much, when it's just let loose on everybody, and you got all these different companies all doing it everywhere, and it's pulling information, it's pulling databases from all over the world. It's like, wait, this all can't be safe. This all can't be, done ethically. You're gonna. This is the Wild West, and there's going to be mistakes made, and people paying the price for these mistakes.
I mean, look at TikTok with all the spyware that's on it. I mean,
Mhm.
that's in every kid's hand. TikTok. It's every kid in America has TikTok. Every single one of them.
Yep. And again, it's you're given them. I was actually talking with a student today about free VPNs because we were talking tech stuff, and they were talking about, oh, the schools can't stop me, da, 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 da. And I said, okay, well, okay, you're running a VPN. All right, I said, well, what are you running? Oh, I don't know. And he names off something I never heard of. I'm like, what VPN is that? Oh, it's just one I found in the Play Store, and it's this. I'm like, I've never heard of that. Have you looked into this? I said, that's not safe. Oh, it's safe. I don't see nothing happening with my phone. I said, you don't know what the hell's going on behind your screen. I said, that stuff could be going, it could be scanning every one of your text messages, every single one of your pictures. You don't know where those pictures are even going, or videos that you've made. And the kid kind of paused for a minute. I think the wheels started to turn, that, wait a minute, pictures or videos? Because, these are teenagers. Who the hell knew? If I was a teenager and I had a phone, who God help me, because it would have
Man. Oh yeah.
the wheels started to turn with the kid, like, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, and I'm like, and they're like, well, they can't do that without you knowing. I'm like, yeah, they can. You said you gave permissions. I said, when you installed it and you said yes, 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 like a lot of times it does. I said, did you read what permissions you're giving it? Almost always they're going to ask for permissions for your pictures and your files and your audio. And I said, the next thing you know,
1 second.
giving permission to all those things. And I said, no, it can just scan right through your phone and send it wherever. So yeah, it's crazy, and it is scary how this is spiraling. Common sense revolution is underway. I'm, hope, I'm hoping. I don't know. Sometimes I think that sometimes I feel like we move forward, and then we move forward for a day, and then we move backwards for three.
Yep.
Uh, and again, parents aren't always gonna look into this. A lot of times, parents are just gonna Oh, my kid wants this new bear or this new doll.
Mhm.
Um, who knows where it may go.
That's what happens when parents stop parenting and let the
Yep.
toy parent for them.
Yeah, well, parents been doing that with TV for,
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, even when we were kids.
Mhm.
And most families have, two people are working in the house. Mom's working, dad's working. Um, it's hard to, stay on top of all that stuff. And it's moving so quickly. What? I mean, because think about it. I mean, none of us had ever heard of damn AI until just a few years ago. I mean, I felt like I was pretty techie and didn't realize anything about this until just a few years ago. It is interesting. We had to use it in one of our classes to create a product, and it was interesting how you give it prompts and it gives you a write out, and I'm like, wow, that created a product and sounds so normal. And there's so many people that use AI just to have conversations with other people now.
And so I have a friend of mine, her teenage daughter, or no, I take that back. She's not a teenager now, but she's like got a quote AI like boyfriend that she chats to all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, don't you
Hold
worry
on. What?
about
I'm
that?
sorry.
And she goes,
What?
yeah,
Who's-
I
Yeah.
think it's a hacked version of Chat GPT 4.0, I believe that her like it's a guy and it's like a romantic thing for between her. She talks about him just like it's a boyfriend.
So it's a computer program that she's talking to. That
Yes.
okay, and it's
Eh,
not being
I mean,
controlled by anybody else, right? It's
Well, it's being controlled by it's Chat
that GP.
GPT. So I mean, it's based off their programming, but it's a conversationalist. I mean, you can sit there and have a full-on conversation with it, and it can be difficult sometimes to tell it's not a person you're talking to on the other side.
that is fucking
Yeah.
nuts. That is just absolutely crazy.
And
Well,
and the thing is, when they went to 5.0, they blocked that, and people freaked out so bad that they turned it back on.
hmm,
That's my
So
girlfriend.
it's just like not just her. It's like that age group is
yeah.
like they don't know otherwise, and so
Yeah.
they're okay
Yeah.
with it.
Well, it
Yeah.
just
They're
makes me
fucked in the
wonder,
head.
we used to have to worry about, just somebody finding somebody on the internet and they're talking, through the internet. But now with this, it's a you're not being catfished. It's a completely fake friend. What was the movie we watched? Um, Aubin, remember the movie we watched where the guy had the robot or the doll?
Okay. You're
Remember
talking
that?
about
It
the
was a really
one with
good
the
movie.
girl, the robot girl that they just did the
No,
second one. No.
Megan?
maybe it was the doll.
Megan. Yeah,
No,
No,
Megan.
no, I was thinking
no,
Not
of the doll.
Megan.
Remember the one where he had a doll and it was his girlfriend, and then, but she didn't talk. He talked for
Oh.
her.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
Oh.
something in real
Lars.
life.
Are you Lars?
Lars,
Lars
Lars,
and Lars and the real girl,
Yeah,
Lars and the real girl.
and the other girl or something like that.
Yeah, you're right. No, Beach is right. Lars and the real girl, which is actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
AI. It wasn't AI or nothing, but it made me think of that when these people are like, "Well, I got this girlfriend," or it's an AI boyfriend, girlfriend, and no, but it made me think of Lars because I was like, he
Mhm.
had that it was a doll, but a life size doll, and he would position it wherever. Really good movie though.
no,
It
people
Hey,
think
maybe.
Companion, that movie that'll
Uh
be
huh.
the next 20, 30 years down the road where you've got a real life AI partner
Hmm.
hmm
completely.
Yeah, I
Well,
can see it.
what I want to do is take two AIs and let them go combat each talking to each other. We can make a whole show out of it. Hey, Beach, that's it. That's the show we can make. We could take two of these freaking devices and we'll just record them like they do these fucking realities, and we'll make a killing. I think we can do it. Since Todd ain't paying us nothing,
Yeah,
I
no.
think we could do it. I think we could do it.
You guys were always wanting too many damn days off. That's why I had to quit paying you. Um, All right. Well, we'll go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and change the top. We're gonna spin. We're gonna talk to one of our guests here, Vito, the Perfect Storm Gaming. He's got a YouTube channel, so guys, check it out. It's a smaller channel, but really good content and really. Hold on, let me quit sharing the screen there. Some really cool stuff, and Vito, tell us about yourself. Tell us about your channel, and that kind of stuff.
All right. My name is Vito. I'm out of Jersey. Created a channel about a year and a half to 2 years ago called Perfect Storm Gaming with another friend of mine named Joe Cade. He does his own thing now. Created the channel. It was Light Sun Gaming originally. And then we kind of switched it to Perfect Storm. And then I was doing him and I were just doing like a weekly gaming live stream thing. I was still putting out videos. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do yet with it. And it's a hodgepodge of basically all the interests that I'm interested in. It's gaming. I'm a firefighter in real life. That's what I do for a living. That's my career in Jersey. UFO and alien content, which I'm completely intrigued with. The drones from New Jersey from last year, and it's a lot of gaming stuff and just whatever it is I'm interested in. So I do a weekly show on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock where I stream from my 50-inch arcade cabinet, which is over here. I'm going to show you guys everything in a second. I capture both the marquee and the video screen, which changes with every game. So if I'm playing Star Wars, it's going to be Star Wars up there. If I'm playing X-Men, it's going to be X-Men. So whatever I'm playing changes. I capture both of those screens plus 3 web cameras, and I allow whoever to come on the show. So just like how you guys have me on, the butcher just jumped on. I usually put a link in the chat, and if people want to pop on and we just shoot the shit about everything, that's what we do. The show is like, if you took, in my opinion, if you took like Opie and Anthony, Howard Stern, and you combine some gaming, that's us. We talk about everything. It's basically like a radio show with gaming thrown in. So we're just not talking about gaming. We're talking about anything that pops up. Nothing is scripted. Everything is completely off the cuff. And yeah, that's what we do. The cabinet has about 32,000 games. And you want me to show what the basic?
Show us your
Yeah.
show us. He's gonna show us his.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll just cut the camera off.
How he has it laid out. If you watch his show on a Tuesday, let me. I'll enlarge him. How he's got. He's got the big recliners in there where him and his buddy Mike are chilling in the seats. If they're playing a game that he has a controller, they're able to sit at the couch and play. It's neat how they have it all kind of set up with the different cameras, and you feel like you know what they're doing. And when I was on the show, we did talk about some alien stuff because you guys know I like me some aliens.
Yeah, I'm a big UFO guy. I like yeah. Last year, like I said, I was filming the drones. I live in Jersey, and they happen to be blanketing my goddamn town every. They happen to be blanking my town like every week.
Yeah.
So I just started filming them like crazy, and yeah, it was a good time. Give me 1 second. One camera's not.
Yeah.
One camera's being a pain in the ass.
The other camera.
There we go.
No, we're still not.
Let me start the cabinet. Give me a
Hold on,
second.
I still don't gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Okay.
So I like I said, there's we do like a weekly.
I'm gonna.
Hold on. This cabinet has a bunch of different drives on it. So you guys have done tech talk with drives and things like that. So this one actually has a few. Wait, is my volume up?
Yeah, your volume's up.
I was trying to. I'm gonna remove the names.
Okay.
So that so the name ain't popping in.
Okay. You got it, Todd?
Where the hell is it at?
Okay, I'll get it.
Is it just? Oh, here it is. Show names, headlines. Okay. Boom. All right, there we go.
There you go.
So there's 32,000 games on this thing. It's run through Big Box, and Launch Box is the one that I use. I've got a bunch of other different drives on here. Like I've got Chris Kumad's drive on here.
Whoa, slow down. Big Box?
Yeah.
Big Box and Launch Box, yeah.
Okay.
That's just front ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I gotta write that down.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like how Windows runs your PC. Well, this is what runs the system. And then there's I forget how many different systems are on here in total. And then, like I said, there's 3 web cameras that I could literally move anywhere anywhere in the room, and it's alphabetical as far as this goes. There's light guns on here as well, so I've got light guns, the Reapers.
So you see how the top marquees popped in there with
Yeah.
since it's
Some of
cake.
them are some of the marquees are video marquees. So here, so like for instance, there's MAME, right? So these are all of your arcade classics. You got Narc. It's got its own marquee. I don't know if this is a video one. Let me see if it is.
It's
Some of
amazing.
the videos.
Yeah, see, usually he's like, so he'll have a camera, he'll have this camera going, and then like where you see his computer chair, normally that camera is pointing at his recliners over there, where he's in it, chilling in the chair.
So yeah, and then like I said, I can move the cameras anywhere. I could literally I can go anywhere around the room with it. I can go behind us. I can go in front of us.
Yeah.
But it's confusing. So if you're just joining the show, people they're not realizing it's filmed off an arcade cabinet. It's custom built. That's why I show the one camera shows the arcade. So they go, "Oh crap, that's an arcade! Wow."
Mm-hmm. Cool.
All right, so you're gonna play this. So tell me this arcade setup because I got the poor man's arcade set. Well, I'm gonna show you mine in a minute, but let's
Yeah,
hear about this cabinet.
this is I didn't build this. This is custom built for me by a company out of New Jersey called Arcades Are Fun. He's about 40 minutes from me outside of New Jersey. He'll show up, he delivers it, he drops it in your where essentially like he brings it to you if you live within a certain amount of miles, or he ships all around the world. One of the great things about him is he's local for me. His warranty was unbeatable. These things are super expensive. This thing was about $7,000. That is but this is like the maxed out version with like everything that he had to offer. If you can see the control panel, it's got
Yeah, I mean I see the trackball on there. I know you got spinners
Yeah.
on there. Is that a joystick over there on the right?
which one?
Like your
This
Tron?
here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Tron
right
stick. Yeah, flight stick.
Yeah. All right. Now, how many games are you actually going to use that? I mean, Tron used that joystick.
Quite a few, man. There's quite a few you could use it for. I believe that I've used it for the Battle Pods game. So Battle Pods is on here. I've used it for that. And then, like I said, it's all alphabetical by system. Depends on what you're looking for, and it's got the full. It should have the full full game counts. Like here, it's got 800,
Okay.
872 for Nintendo.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Nintendo full.
How
'Cause
many
that's
how
don't
many
have it.
MAME ROMs? How many MAME ROMs did you have?
3,600. Let me see.
3,600.
Yeah, but see, it's also with that is he's probably got
2833. Okay, so there's not
2833.
duplicates. That's the thing that he doesn't do. So there'll be
Okay.
okay. So like if you've got Mario, obviously that'll be on MAME, and then it'll be a
Right.
Nintendo. But there's not 19 different versions of MAME's Mario. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
and some of that game will be on FB. What's it? Final Burn. Like some arcade games are final. They're like on my setup. Some of them actually fall under the Final Burn category.
For this, mostly it's in MAME. You have a
Okay.
few, and there's like a couple of Sega Model 3, Sega Model 2. There's those as well. You know,
Which is it? Wii
it'll-
U, Dream. I saw the Wii U was in there. I'm sure
Yep.
the Switch is on here.
Yeah, I've got some Switch. This is a 10 terabyte system. He went with another company that's doing his drive. This is a totally different drive. Yeah, there's 27 Switch games for now.
Mhm.
But like I said, it's a PC, so you can add whatever you want. You know what I mean? You can add anything up. Like for instance, I was playing that newly released fan made Punisher game,
Mhm.
which is a lot of fun.
Which game?
The Punisher Capcom game.
Okay.
This one. They did a fan made one where they bumped up the graphics a little bit, and you could be different characters. So it's not just the Punisher and Nick Fury. Now you can be like Wolverine. You could be.
wow.
Yeah, there's a ridiculous amount of
Oh,
characters.
grab that ROM.
Well, you see the marquee. Check out the marquee. It's a Punisher skull.
yeah, I see it. I'm a Punisher nut. That's why.
Nice.
I mean, it's just This is solid looking. I mean, this is. I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder like this has got to be running off an Intel processor, probably a
Yeah. No. I've got a listen.
series
I believe
card.
in redundance, so I souped up. It's got a 3060 Ti. It's got
Okay,
64 gigs of RAM. Like I went, yeah, I went above and beyond with what it's
Okay.
got.
64 gigs. Woo, that's a that's big.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And see, like normally now he's got a controller. Like normally he'd be chilling in the chair on
Yeah,
his
I
couch.
could go either or. So that's the cool thing. You could change like his costume. So you could change like the style of costume, and then you could change the characters. There's a ridiculous amount of characters, and I think there might even be some that could be added.
Age.
Or there's some. You got Phil Coulson from the show, Quake, Electra, Black Cat. It's just got a ton of different characters you could be. It's got Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Deadpool, Wolverine, and then Wolverine you got the different costumes. So it's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, there's 32,000 games on here total. And then, like I said, you can just add. You know what I mean? As long as you know what you're doing.
Hey, do
And
the
what's
Load up that Double Dragon that you had. That you and Mike were playing.
Oh yeah.
Wait till you see.
The
There's
one?
the fan made one. There's the fan made Double Dragon. Because
Well,
wasn't that?
no, talking about the updated one.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
looked,
no, that's not fan made. I think that's like a new legit Double Dragon they came out with.
it was. Because I mean I love Double Dragon,
Yeah, me too.
but it was
Yeah, I got you. I know
crisp.
where it is.
Crisp. I mean, it was the details to it were
Yeah,
way better.
that's a new Double Dragon that came out.
There.
It's this one.
Okay.
Revive.
Yeah, this was.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool. I want to do a playthrough on this.
Yeah, load that up just so you can see it for a second. We have a question that says, he's asking, can I ask Vito if he has ever emulated the main version Sega Power Drift? Because I've never got a controller to work 100%. Sega Power Drift.
I'll check it in a second. As soon when I load this up and play for a second, I'll see if that's on here. I know the grid. The grid is tough to emulate. And the grid is that's probably one of my favorite arcade games for sure. If you've ever played a multiplayer grid, it's probably one of the best games there is.
Look at using the Unreal Engine on this.
Yeah, the graphics are insane.
Yeah, no wonder it looks good. Yeah. When he was playing this, they were playing this too. So I'm like, whoa, what game is it? What Double Dragon? I've never seen this one before.
And then I believe you can kind of build your character up and stuff. So I think your guy can power up as you're going along the way. Like you could basically build. I put it on easy because I think the only thing that should be hard in life is your dick, not your gaming. Life is stressful enough.
Like, subscribe, and share, folks.
You're not one of those snobs. Oh, I beat it on the hardest difficulty.
Hell no, buddy. I don't care. I just want to. You know what I mean? I don't want to be stressed the fuck out. Level.
Right. You want to go back to the days when you were in the arcade.
I don't want it to feel like after I'm done gaming, I need 7 drinks and a fucking line of Coke. You know what I mean? Like,
see, look at compared to our day when we played Double Dragon.
Yeah.
Look at the details, the 3-dimensional, how it's got that 3D look to it.
Yeah.
And they had power ups. He had like the Hadouken punch and
you could do see he just did watch a Hadouken, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
Some of. I mean, I was like, "What the hell?"
I'm the only thing I'm annoyed with is you don't have the Maria gut punch in the beginning because that's
Oh, okay.
Where the hell's Double Dragon without the gut punch to the liver of the girl?
Yeah, to the chick. Yeah, the chick got her ass whipped by that guy right off the bat. You can't do that. Baby. You can't do that no more. You can't do that no more, Vito. That's
equal opportunity.
We're not allowed to do like those kind of things.
No.
Oh, and then I realized that there's kind of things in the game that you can do. Like at some point I don't know how to do it yet, but there's like a basketball court and you could punch the people up into the net and shit.
Yeah, because you punched the guy, he flew up in the air and he was like hanging from the hoop. His body was just dangling from the hoop. But yeah, I mean, this is again running. they're just playing this and bullshitting while they're playing.
Yep, talking about whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing scripted. It's all just,
That's cool. That is cool.
Yeah, see, I just kicked him into the dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see his feet hanging out. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Hey, check out. What did he say that he was looking for? What was that? It was
Sega
Sega Power Drift. Emulated them. It's a MAME version. I've never heard of Sega Power Drift. Sounds like a racing
Power
game.
Drift. Power Drift. Yeah, it does sound like a racing.
Sounds like a.
For MAME, right?
Yeah, he's got it written down here. Oh, Ryo. Oh, we won't put it on here, but we did have a game he had on there. What was the titty game?
I forget. That was my buddy's build. We were checking out his free build, the Uncle Rick build. You can get that from the Like on Lunatics Facebook group.
It was great. It was like these two chicks, and it's like it was off of the. It was like from Daphne. It was like
Yeah, it was
a
100% a
Daphne,
Daphne game. Yep.
and it was so it's all animated. It's like watching a cartoon, and she's got big boobs, and she's fighting this other girl trying to steal her big boobs. And,
Yeah, one's boobs are like incredibly like just like you're like God, just drown me in those things, and the other one kind of looks like a boy. And not that there's anything wrong with a girl with flat tits, but like I couldn't tell if it was a chick or a dude at first. It took me a few minutes to figure out what it was, and then the whole thing is you're trying to basically give the one with the huge tits wants them smaller, and the one with no tits obviously wants them bigger. So they're going back and forth. You said Power Drift?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Power Drift.
yeah, I've never heard of that game.
It's a kart racing game from like the late 80s
Okay.
that Sega put out in the arcades.
Again, never loaded this up. So let's see if it plays. And I don't know what the buttons are, so I'm going to absolutely suck.
Hey, you did pretty good with Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah, like they always make fun of me because they think that I'm because all I do is I talk. I gotta figure out what the buttons are. So I talk a lot, right? And I let the other guys game because I just run my mouth. And they give me shit because people think that I suck at game. Like I don't suck at gaming. I suck at some games, sure.
But you did really well with that Mike Tyson, not
and again,
the Nintendo version.
I go the wrong way. No. And again, like I haven't played those games in like 30 years, so I don't remember all the goddamn, odds and ends and stuff you're supposed to do,
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
Well, see, now I got to go look to see if I have this main game on my Batacera.
Is this how this game goes? How's this look for whoever
It
asked
looks
for it?
fine. I mean, yeah, it's got the pixelation that's going to be from the game itself because
From the game,
1988. 1988, you're not going to have
Yeah,
smooth
and you can change shaders and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what the shader is, so
Yeah, that's cool though. That's so nice. So, all right, so you've got that 50-inch monitor going on. You got the every kind of button combination you'd want to do.
Yep.
And you get to play this kind of shit. You got then you get to talk about aliens during your show.
Yep.
If you want.
Yep. 100%.
So what are you thinking about that that Atlas thing that may be now debunked? I've read something
I
today.
think it's just a comment is what I think it is. I mean, I don't understand. Like there's been anyone who follows the alien and UFO stuff. There's videos of something the size of God knows what taking like plasma from the sun. Like there's a video of it. And I'm not understanding why that's ignored, but that fucking thing was made such a big deal out of. I don't get it. So it's either one of two. Either is a real spaceship, which I don't think it is, because we probably getting probed right now, or it's a big nothing burger. But I don't understand why they'd make such a big stink of it. But that Avi Loeb guy does it all the time. He blows things up and then it ends up being nothing. But it was just weird how they weren't showing it for a while, and then all of a sudden NASA gets on TV and it's it's nothing. But you don't know what to believe half the time. You really don't.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of misinformation everywhere you look. There's always,
That's an understatement.
yeah.
So yeah, so this is
But
the show mainly looks like this, and then I'll add guests and whatever else. The other thing that I'm going to be adding is the usage of Parsec. So Parsec is a program that allows me to host basically like I host my arcade and you guys can play with me essentially. So you could come on the
Well,
show and play with or against me in gaming. So that's the next step.
well,
is
doesn't
that
RetroArch
coming?
already? RetroArch has that. I mean,
Right.
because with RetroArch, can't you? Because I know I have with RetroArch, you have it where you can host games, but it has a list of the games that they play. I know that Skulls talks about Parsec. I haven't looked into it, but
Yeah, I've not used it, but it's supposed to be able to allow you guys. It's supposed to be able to allow you to play with me in a safe way, where like my computer's not exposed, and you know what I mean. So
Mhm.
I guess you'd have to create an account, and also, even though I think that RetroArch's being used on some of this, it's mainly through Big Box and Launchbox, so I believe it runs through that. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
What's the highest
I got one of those. I
console
got a
that
Vectrex.
what's the highest console that this goes up to that you're emulating?
Um, this goes up to PS3, so I've got up to
PS3.
PS3,
Okay.
but again, I can. Well, it's got Switch. That's the highest, latest
Mhm.
console, Switch
Okay.
One.
Okay.
But again, it's the sky's the limit. It's a PC. I can add whatever. So if it's
Right.
available and it's working, I could add it.
Uh-huh.
It's just that this particular drive only has up into PS3 or Switch, obviously.
Okay.
So, so you bought like a drive and you just drop it in there and good to go.
Yeah, the drive that comes with this originally was a 10 terabyte drive. That was the biggest he did, and then I pushed him to do bigger. And then now he's going through this guy called Chris Shaw, but he's using Hyperspin. And I'm not a big fan of Hyperspin because Hyperspin is no longer being supported, right? So it's kind of
Yeah.
it's old tech. So for me, it's kind of I don't want it. I want it. He was supposed to release a 24 terabyte drive on Launchbox and Big Box, but he ended up not doing that. So that was the only problem is that I had with it is now I'm kind of stuck in between because I don't want to go with the newer drive. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I guess I can kind of build my own, but Mike's working on something, so we'll see. I just want it to work. You know what I mean? I don't want to
Yeah.
tinker
Right.
and fidget with it. I want to play. That's what I want to do.
Play.
I do enjoy the tinkering. Like when I was messing with Batacera with my image for that from a Raspberry Pi, I enjoyed the whole gathering my ROMs and putting them in there, and then getting rid of some stuff I didn't care about, but then adding the things I did care about. To me, it was fun doing the intro. I wanted certain intros, so
Right. Yeah. No. Listen. That's cool if you want to do that, but bro, you got to think about it. You got Sega Saturn alone's got 300 games. That's one, and then now you're talking about Dreamcast, then PlayStation, then this, then that. Now you got to curate all of it. I don't want to do that. And then if something goes wrong, then I got to fix it. That's why I have no problem throwing a little bit of money towards a drive maker and letting them support it afterwards. That's how I like that. Let him do his aftermarket support.
true. That's all right, Dean. I see Dean said he's got to check out because he's going. Cool, Dean. We'll see you. We'll see you in a bit. We'll see you in Telegram.
Later.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a cool setup. I do think this needs. Hold on. Let me. I'll have to. Let me see if I can. Should see if I can. All right, so we've looked
Oh,
at
yours.
his setup. Watch. Let me see if I can get my. Pull up my
Okay.
image of my rickety rackety one after looking at this.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like.
And then it's
holy-
funny because I guess on camera the room looks huge, but the room's tiny. It's a 14 by like 10-foot room or 12 by 15 or something like that. It's these size room. I also have authentic arcade carpet. So I'm not sure.
Authentic arcade. What?
The
Carpet.
Carpet.
Oh,
Look like
okay, cool.
look like you're in the arcade.
Yeah.
I'm in the arcade. Okay.
So that's what that was cool. It's like I
That's cool.
went on GeorgiaCarpet.com. I typed in fluorescent carpet and
Uh-huh.
for $700 they shipped it to my house and I got some dude off
Cool.
Angie's List to install it.
Cool. Cool.
Look at there. Look at he's helping. He's helping all America. Look at this. Got ordering the shit, getting paid money. Then hey, hiring someone to come in and them do it for you. I'll come home and it's done.
And then the room is Star Wars themed, so the whole room, the whole theme of the room is Star Wars. And believe it or not, my beautiful wife, who today is our 30th anniversary of being together, she's the
Oh,
one who put all
happy
this together.
anniversary, man.
Thank you. She's
Happy
the one
anniversary.
who greenlit all this. Like I was gonna go cheap and I was gonna have all my instruments in here. And she's like, nope, turn it into your game room and enjoy. You deserve it. So that's what she did.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
see, there's a good woman. See, that's
Good woman. Just
telling
sounds
you.
like Blue.
Yeah,
know?
she is.
She's
I mean,
amazing, an
my
amazing
baby
woman.
is like, she'll say, you know, if that's what you want to do, and she's always encouraging me to, even when it's like things that most people would like, oh, that's stupid, and my wife would be like, you know what? No, you like that, you do it. You know.
Right. Listen, I could be out drinking and
Amen.
cheating on her, and but I'm not. I'm home like a weirdo in my basement.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
I can't say that because I'm doing the same.
I'm saying, like, you know what I mean. So there's worse things that could be happening, but she's a
Right.
beautiful woman, and she like I said, it's our 30th anniversary, and instead of me being up her ass right now, hopefully that's later.
Oh,
I'm down here with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
hey, that actually sounds just like Blue. Ain't that right, Aubrey? Because
Yeah. Right.
Blue. My wife will be like, don't you have some games to play downstairs? Because she wants to
Yeah.
watch TV and she doesn't want to be disturbed by
Sick of your
me.
shit.
She's
Isn't
like,
there a game you should be playing downstairs? I bought it for you. Go get it. It's on a
yeah.
nightstand.
Yesterday she was like, don't you have a video you need to be working on? She goes, I know you had that one of those videos you need where I'm like, what are you trying to do? She goes, don't you have somewhere to go? So
Yeah, she encourages me. So I mean, that's great. That's all you could ask for. Listen, I don't complain when a new pair of shoes shows up every other week. So
understand. I understand. Let me see. Let me try to find it.
People are asking here if you ever been interested in VR.
yes, yes, I have Oculus too, actually.
Okay.
Um,
For a while,
I
you
played
got
it, but not a whole
into
lot. I want to start getting into it because a bunch of my friends play that walkabout golf stuff.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys do also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beach does it a lot.
Beach is a lot. Yeah.
I heard it's fun. I just
It
haven't.
is.
It is.
And
It is.
it's crazy because before I had this room set up, there really was nowhere. I mean, I guess I could do it in the basement because the other room's big, but I could definitely game in here easily for VR because
Mhm.
it's got room.
Yeah.
Well, and you don't really
You don't
walkabout.
need to be sitting.
You can sit the whole time
You
you
can
play.
sit. Yeah.
I prefer to stand up.
I
I don't
sit.
have to swing. I stand up and then I can just barely move my arms for that. But it's not.
Yeah, I'd probably
I
be doing
just
both.
sit up, stand. I like to stand when I'm because I just get a better follow through. Now, Beach, he's in a wheelchair, so he don't stand up during it. But hey, that's my friend. I can joke him like that. But I mean, Auburn. I mean, when you were
Uh,
playing, you just sat, didn't you?
I sat. Yeah, I said I ain't fucking moving around. I sat fuck. I ain't fucking running around all over the place with something on top of my head. So I'm gonna fall. No, I'm not gonna be that fucking mean. Not at all.
I'm not
Not
that.
at all.
All right, hold on. Let me show you. After we looked at
Is
the
is there
highlight.
is there anything else anybody else would like to see? Because I could switch it back if you'd like. I don't know if it's distracting people.
No, it's not
No, it
distracting. I mean,
wasn't
it's distracting
distracting.
me.
No, not at all. No.
Okay.
Distracting me.
Um,
All right. So this is my
wow.
setup downstairs.
Mhm.
And I probably should have showed mine first because after we watch Vito's, then we
Dude,
go to see mine.
listen. I
Yeah.
don't shame. Listen,
No,
people are like, "Oh my god," and yeah, I get it. This is not a normal thing. Normal people don't spend $7,000 on an arcade cabinet for sure. I would take
well,
that in a heartbeat if that's all I could. You know what I mean? I would take
I
that in a
mean,
heartbeat.
most
There's
people
nothing wrong
wouldn't
with that.
pay for this because between now I got the control deck that was sent to me, but that would have been 400 or $300.
Yeah,
Now the TV I got off of Marketplace for $20. I run this image off of a Raspberry Pi 4,
right.
and just kind of this is my little corner. I've got like a little bar stool that I just bring up there when I want to stand up. And you can see I've got my Oculus 3 there that if I want to for when I'm playing pinball,
Hmm.
because with the control deck you're able to
Are you getting a
you've got those
hepatic
buttons
kit
on the
with
side.
this?
Yep, I've got it ordered. Whenever they ship, I'll get it. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, that crew of buddies that I chill with, the Arcades Anonymous guys, the Michael B, the Game Genie,
Yeah,
Jim,
Mike. Yeah.
everything. P-Dubs, Loft, those guys all have those. My buddy Joe K's got those. I've got the original tank stick they sent me because they
Me
didn't
too.
have
I
those.
had that. Yeah,
Dude, I like it. Like if that's
I
all
loved
I
it. I
had,
sold it.
screw it.
I ended up
They
selling
work.
it. Oh, it was fabulous. I sold it to a guy with a raspberry. I had a Raspberry Pi. I sold it to him with a Raspberry Pi. I had a Raspberry Pi 4 with my image. I had my Batacera image, and I had been using that old tank stick. Sold it to him. I think I sold it was $250. Basically, take it home, and it was ready to go. And he messaged me about a week later and said, "Holy shit, this is the best thing. I can sit on my couch, play on my TV." Um, and I would have kept it. I had it on a stand right where this is at, where my current controller is.
Mhm.
I had a little desk there, a little narrowed one, and I
Mhm.
had the tank stick on it, so it was like an arcade type of setup. But once they sent me this, I'm like, well, I don't need two because I'm never going to use it.
Right.
So sold it to the guy, and he was happy. The only thing about my setup here is I wish I need to drop the screen about 3 or 4 inches, so it's a little bit lower for me, more like an arcade.
Mhm.
And it would also give me the ability to turn because I have it on a.
Yep.
It's on a.
I know where you're going with this. My friend Joe Cade actually has it. I'll get the exact TV he uses. I know
Mhm.
exactly what you're going to do. You want to go vertical with the screen,
Yeah,
correct?
so I can play
And
like a
if
little
you
pinball.
use a certain width TV, it'll slot right in between the stand. It'll fit perfectly. My boy Joe
Oh.
Cade has that exact setup in his Shedcade. I'm telling you. I'll get the information for you. I'll send
Yeah,
it to
yeah. I
you.
mean, let me know because it's to me. I if I'm
I think it's a
playing
43-inch TV he uses, or 42
nice,
inch.
yeah.
It's a 40-some inch TV, and he flipped it on its side, and he tucks it right in between the two slots that stick out of there. I think aesthetically, I like the X Arcade. I don't like the way that it looks without the stand. You have to get the stand, otherwise
Yeah.
it's just
Oh,
it's ugly.
100%.
It's ugly.
100%. Yeah, and
But
I do
but
like
it's
how
functional.
you can bring I'm a shorter guy, so I don't need
Yeah,
it to
I was
be the
gonna say
highest.
that. Maybe you needed to grow 2 or 3 more inches, and you'd be able
I
to
can
use it
I
properly.
can stand on a box, and it's not at
And
its lowest. It's not at its lowest height because I can actually. I was at this in this chair. I had it in my office here for months, and I would lower it to the lowest, and then I could play my games without having to stand up. I put
Mhm.
it downstairs. I brought it up one notch, so it fits me okay standing. But you can see I got a bar stool now. Ro, I don't know how to say his name. Rohan, Rohan. He the bar stool when I'm sitting.
Runa? Looks like Runa to me.
Runa, Runa.
Runa. All right, so when I'm in my chair, it actually is the right height because it's not too tall, not too short. But again, if I needed to, I can raise and lower it. And it's cool to have the little lights, which is it's neat. I don't need to have that, but I just enjoy the responsiveness of it, of the buttons and the joysticks. They're not cheap like some of the other ones you get. You can buy some of those control decks
Do the
from
buttons
AliExpress
light
and all.
up?
No,
Your butt?
no, this one's
No,
don't.
they
I
don't
could
light up.
replace
Okay.
them with light up buttons, but
Yeah,
What
I
about?
think you could. Yeah.
yeah, you can.
Like I
There's
said,
some videos.
aesthetically, the control deck itself, it's fucking hideous. But with the
Yeah,
stand and the
yeah,
RGB thing on the stand, it makes it look cool. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So that was a
Mhm.
smart
Yeah.
move for them.
yeah.
And then there's a
Well,
whole bunch of other things you can add on. There's like a hepatic kit. There's a sound bar. There's all kinds
yeah.
of shit.
The Haptics kit, the pinball is coming whenever they release it, but it's going to add the speakers, and I've talked about that in the past. It's going to have the speakers, the plunger. It's going to give us the force feedback. I'm going to be able to feel the bumpers and all that stuff. Which to me, I wanted an at games pinball table. I wanted the 4K, but here it's just so expensive to buy it up here,
Yeah.
and I was like, do I really? I didn't like any of the tables. I didn't like the decals on any of the tables. I didn't want dinosaurs, or I don't want um, the what's it? I think not any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What was the first one? The Adams Family.
Simpsons?
I don't care.
Oh.
No, they had the Adams Family table. I didn't want that. I wanted like
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, or I wanted some Marvel or something, and the wife would love that. But they
See,
haven't released it.
for the V pins, I just I'm going with a multi. Like, okay, you got the At Games Legends, but then
Yes,
there's
yes,
other V pins out there that
yes,
that I
yes.
reviewed. That I reviewed. That just once you've seen those, you
But they're
can't look at the
so
At Games.
expensive, though.
They
I mean, you're
are.
talking
They are
another
for
7
sure.
grand,
Yeah.
7 to 10 grand for one of those.
Yeah.
I looked at them and they're beautiful,
And
but
it's
I
unfortunate that
can't
that's the
justify.
going rate because you're
I
paying
can't.
for the quality. You're not paying for, you know what I
You are.
mean? That's the
And it's
difference.
built-in PCs on the
Yep.
they're running they're a PC. Yeah, but to me, I I can't justify 7 grand in my mind.
I get it
I
until you
think
played
about
it.
7 grand, and 7 grand I could spend it doing other things.
No, no, I understand completely, brother. That's why that's a hobby that's not for, the every man, unfortunately. It's the truth. Like, could I have gotten a cheaper cabinet? Depending on, you have to know about these things. It's kind of like how you
Whoops.
guys know all the streaming boxes.
Yeah.
I know about all these cabinets. Could I have found
Yeah.
one cheaper? Yes, but it wouldn't be the same. It's just not going to be.
Right.
Um, and even though 7 grand sounds like a lot, and it truly is, that's one of the cheapest companies out there going
Mhm.
that are making that high end of a product. So same thing goes for the virtual pinball machines. As it stands right now, I wouldn't touch a virtual pinball machine unless it was made by Rec Room World. They make the
Mhm.
best. And people could say, "Oh, it's made in Chinese pots," and all the shit that people were saying about it. Yeah, sure, everything's made in China. You know what I mean? Literally everything.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
mic I'm talking
yeah,
to
yeah,
was made
yeah.
in China. Their big thing is, oh, it was assembled there. Okay, cool. Yes, it was. It was assembled very well. So, Rec Room Mold makes the best cabinet, and then you marry that with that Super V pin drive that I reviewed, and it's just you understand why it's 10 grand when you see it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel
Well,
it,
and
dude.
those are
You feel it.
those tables, the screens on those. I
Mhm.
mean, when I've watched videos of some reviews of them, I'm like, holy shit! I mean, beautiful. And again, you're running a high-end gaming PC to run those, so it's
Yes.
smooth and
And you and
it's
you and you
sounds
listen. You have to, because you have to have the OLED. You have to have the high CPU. You have to have the strong motherboard, because otherwise it doesn't look real. There are tables that I played on that pinball machine that I'm like, I cannot believe how real this looks. Like, I'm like, it looks like a straight up real table. So that's the difference. You definitely see the difference. But if your budget is the At Games, go for it. There's other companies out there that do the same thing cheaper, but they don't give the drive or they don't give the PC. Like, that
right,
whole
right.
virtual pinball community, they're bad shit. Like, they don't like
Okay.
drive sellers.
Yeah.
Seriously, brother. Like,
Oh
they'll
yeah.
fucking they'll dox you. Like, drive sellers, ooh, yeah, they don't like that.
Well, same thing when in my our circle when we had box sellers.
Mhm.
It's the same thing when guys were selling preloaded boxes with grabbing a build off of somebody and they're just throwing them out there to sell. So, and if people heard that that's what you were doing, I mean, I roasted people big. It's like they're not building it. All they're doing is just grabbing somebody else's
Yeah,
work and
and I
they're
get it.
taking
I
credit.
get
They're
it.
taking credit for it, and then making a dollar off it.
For
Where
sure, for sure. But then you've got the guys out there like Jason Baker and the Chris Coolmods who offer the aftermarket support, and to me, that's where the value is,
yeah,
right? So that's why I don't have a problem dropping $300 on a light gun drive from Intercom Retro, because it's going to have all the latest light gun games. It's going to have, and it's plug and play as fuck, and it's got full MAME and full it's a light gun plus build. It's got full 8 and 16-bit systems on there. So that's the great thing about that. But then he gives an automatic updater, and he does all this, not automatic. He's an updater, and then it's the aftermarket support that makes Jason Baker the guy to choose when it comes to drive. So it all varies on what it is. You just really got to look into it. Don't just go throwing money away. Look into it. You know what I mean? Well, you guys obviously know you do cord cutting, so
Yeah.
you all look into
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't spend money every time I spend money, it's calculated. Um, I mean, I don't know. I'm getting to the point where, as a working for a school system, I don't make a ton of money, but also here I am, 58. I'm starting to kind of like rolling in my head about retirement.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, is that safe for me to, spend this
Mhm.
much money on this product or to hold back? And that's why I pulled back. I really was looking to get an At Games. I actually bought one before I moved here. It was
Yep.
before the 4K came out. I had one, had it at my house, and I was going to take it, but then I got worried about it. Could I load it on the truck? Was I going to have enough room on my trailer? And end up taking it back. And I'm like, you know what? I'll buy it when I get up there. And then heard rumors of the 4K and then held off. And now it's like, will I play it enough? because I don't have any friends here in local that are big into gaming.
Right.
You know, I mean, if Auburn lived down the street, sure, I'd be able to have him come
Yeah.
over and play. But it's pretty much
What
by myself or
you
once in a
think?
while.
You think I have time to get away from Plex to go
Fuck,
play
you
a
could
game with you?
you can step away from your damn Plex server for a minute,
No,
one night.
between Plex and watching shows on big screen,
Right?
that's
Yeah, I'm like pretty much tied up. You
He's not
know
tied.
that.
You're not tied up. You
Oh,
choose to be tied up.
He's a
oh
very
my
busy man
God,
watching shows, bro.
very.
Very busy.
Yep, very. Oh,
And I
that's
mean,
what you needed to.
he's a data
That's what
whore.
you needed. That's what you needed to show him was your marquee thing there for your movies. So the thing that
Yeah, I have it downstairs. Yeah,
oh, it's downstairs. Okay.
yeah, I have a movie poster. I took a TV again, bought it off Marketplace for I think 25 bucks. I have a little small little mini computer that I had bought years and years ago. It's got Windows on it, and I run software that's movie posters, and I put it vertically,
Hmm.
and then it runs through movie posters in downstairs in our TV room. And then it's on the wall, and it is pretty cool because if people are coming over, and I know it, I'll go turn all that shit on, so they
Yeah,
won't.
you got to show it off, right?
They're like,
Yeah.
holy shit, now I got my arcade thing on over here, like, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, and then we got this. And they were like, yeah, we are living the midlife crisis, and we're nerds,
Yeah.
and again,
Yep.
my wife's a nerd too, so she's not big into video games, but she'll pacify me if I make her play, and so. Um, but she's movie buff, movie TV, and she can quote who's in what and what year it was. But we love movies. So when we put that movie, when I saw she wanted to get just a movie poster, we swap them out. She goes, well, we can swap them out. I started looking, I'm like, damn, these movie posters are like, damn, 15, 20 bucks a piece. The frame, the nice frame that you can open the door and slide the new poster in there, that was like 100, 150 bucks. I'm like, whoa. So I started looking and I found, so for me, the computer I already had. So I only had to buy, I had the mount. I had already had the mount. And so I only had to buy the TV, which was 25 bucks. And the software was 10 bucks. So for 35 bucks, I have a rotating movie poster that it downloads the newest movies so it'll automatically download off the pulls from IMDb. And
It's funny because they sell those things probably for a few $100s now, and you made one for free. I love it.
yeah, I mean, but to me, it's not perfect. I wish I would have had a thinner TV. But yeah, if it would have been a thinner monitor, I would have liked it a little bit better. But I found one that had basically a black border without some big name. You know what I mean? Because some TVs have
The
Samsung.
thick border, yeah.
And then it looks funky if it's on one side. So it did have the name. I can't remember what company it was, but it was on the side, but it was just in a little bit white. So I went and took my black marker and I just kind of little magic marker and just blocked out the words. And so now you can't even see the words in it. But yeah, but again, it's trying to do it cheap.
Hey, listen,
Doesn't
point.
doesn't that pick up what movie you're watching? And
Yes, you
show
can
the
set it up
poster?
for that. Yeah,
Okay,
I
yeah,
can.
that's
I
what I
had it
thought.
set up like with Plex. It pretty much.
Yeah,
If you set the IP address, so if
yeah,
my Shield was running Plex, and if I had that set up, it would pick up that that's the movie, and then it would put it now
and
showing.
put it
It would
there.
say now
Now
showing,
showing.
and it would
Yeah,
put that. But I did
that's
that
what I
like
think is
once or
so cool.
twice, but then I didn't like it because it was lighting up the room. And
Okay.
in my movie room, theater room, I want it dark.
Mm.
If I'm
Oh,
watching,
hell yeah.
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 I
Like
want it
in the
dark.
movie. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it was like behind me. There's this light shining. It's just a poster, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like that's distracting me. I
Let,
mean,
let me ask,
my
let me ask
wall, I
you
don't
guys.
want
Let me
It
ask you guys
needs
a
to be
question.
at the top of the stairs, or
yeah, true, true.
at the front door.
Yes,
You know.
yeah. It should be it should be at the bottom of my steps when you're walking down. Actually, I go down to
Yeah.
down here. It should be at the base, as you're saying. But then,
Yeah, but you don't get to see it. You know what I mean? You only see it for a
Right.
second, And to be honest with you, that might distract the shit out of someone walking down the stairs because it changes. Like, what the hell? And then they fall down the stairs.
yeah, there's no rails on my stairs. So
Oh yeah,
they
mine either. It's like a freaking death drop. It's like that.
yeah.
Careful if you fall, that's your ass.
Well, this house is like 80, 85 years old, so it has different. You know how they have you grandfathered in because so like all of our stairs, nothing. There's a rail on the side going upstairs, but going downstairs, there's nothing. It's open, so I mean, you could you could
Yeah,
just fall right over in
yeah,
it, which
go
is not
right
that
over.
far, but yeah. So it's Hey, they got a question over here. Ivan Poole. Eventer Pool says, I am trying to transfer files from my Buzz TV 5X running Android TV 11, transferring files from my box to a flash drive. Would you transfer? I change all the different format on that. Still would not transfer.
XFAT, XFAT,
Extra.
XFAT, NTFS, and FAT32. So
So off the box.
trying to
So you must
transfer
have
files.
Your Buzz TV's got a big hard drive on it. So you're trying to transfer all the files off of it.
Right, by using a flash drive. But it
But wouldn't
depends
it
on the
all be
size of the flash
FAT32?
drive. Huh?
I'm trying to think. FAT32, I think, is what
Most of
most of
them
my drives.
will read FAT32, but that's limited on how big of a drive, how
Right.
many gigabytes it can support with its FAT32.
Yeah, because yeah, it's at 16 gigs. I think you're right about the
Something.
FAT32 has a limit to the size of the
Is a
file.
limit. Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Usually, if you put the flash drive in, if it's running Android TV 11, it should have an option to format it
Yeah,
as removable storage. And then you
yeah.
should be able to transfer files on it. And then you may have to put it onto a PC. If you're trying to take the files off there and put it on, say, like an on box, you may have issues doing that. So you may have to put them onto a PC.
Yeah.
I'm so lost with whatever the hell you're talking about. It's like you speak
You,
Chinese to
you
me right
you
now.
could,
Oh,
but
totally. Yeah,
but
XFATs and NFTs and
yeah,
FAT
but
32s. Yeah, my FAT 32 just
My
but
FAT32 is
yeah.
right here. My
so
baby's got
lost.
my baby's
I'm sure at some point I'm gonna want to know what that even is because yeah,
Well,
Uh-huh.
this isn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna be guillotining my bills left, right, and center this
I
week.
try all the different. Yeah, I'm not sure about that pool. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to think if
I
it's
don't know why
using
it
that
wouldn't.
Buzz.
To me, I
Because on
think.
that Buzz TV box, you could still run Explore and be able to grab that file using that, using the other drive as like a
Yeah, because you would think couldn't you
on the
run
network.
Explore? Yeah,
Yeah,
Explore, and then tell it to share
to share that file, share
that
that
device, and
drive,
then from his
and
PC, he
then
should be
and
able to
then
see
grab
it.
it. Right.
Or his phone or tablet. That's
Yeah.
why I like
Yeah.
Explore.
Yeah. So do I.
Yeah. Now I don't know
Well,
how easy because Buzz TV is not running
Isn't it
the
Android?
official Android
Oh.
version, so I don't know
Okay.
how
Okay.
easy it is to get Explore on there.
On there.
I don't remember if it has which
should
Play
have Google
Store it
Play,
has on it.
or you could get a hacked version of it. I mean, they've
Right.
got their
Yeah.
fake stores. They got their
Yeah.
third-party fake stores on there.
Yeah, you have to go like APK PK Pure
Oh,
maybe,
time.
and
Yeah.
And it
yeah.
says it's not working. Huh? Not sure, Pool. That one, you got me on that one. I don't know. I haven't had I've never had a Buzz TV box. And I'm not sure what.
Unless maybe he's going after something that's in one of those protected folders that Android won't let you
Mm-hmm.
into.
Unless you move it to unless you moved it on the Buzz box to an unprotected folder.
Right. I think that
Right.
might work.
Then,
It might not. Sometimes, like even File Explorer will show that the directory is there in files, but it won't let you do anything other than
right.
read. You
Yeah, you
can't
can
even
just read it.
copy off of it.
Yeah, you can't change the name. You can't copy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Move it to a different folder outside of what folder it's in, to maybe a non-protected folder. Because sometimes, yes, when you're in Android, in the Android folder, things are protected. There are certain protections to that. So if you moved it outside of that Android folder, that's possibly.
Yeah, that would work if he's got a PC you can hook up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if he
Yeah.
doesn't have, if he's trying to do it without using a PC plugged into it,
Yeah.
Well, and again with Android, that's Android 11. They didn't have all those safety security shit that they do now. Like, you know what I mean? Like where you can't do different things.
Right.
I think it was Android 13 or 14 that went and added those. I think it was 13 that added all those protections that you could see the folder. Sometimes you could see the folders inside that, but you couldn't do nothing to them. And that was all part of that Android protection because of phones.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna have to cut
Yeah.
it because I
Yep.
gotta join
Yeah.
the other live
Oh,
stream. Thank you all so much for having me. The Perfect Storm Gaming on Facebook. I'm sorry, not Facebook. I'm sorry, on YouTube.
Ah,
Not Facebook. The Perfect Storm Gaming on YouTube. You'll know it when you see it. There's a lot on the channel, and you'll see my big
yeah,
goofy face on there.
dude. Make sure you join our Telegram room for the Oculus, and you'll see
Okay.
all the
yeah.
Yeah.
different crap that we're
Yeah,
always
Todd,
doing.
send me that info, Todd. You got my
I
phone
will.
number.
I will, and I will also post your Discord. Is that okay if I
Thank
post
you.
that in the show notes?
Yes, absolutely. And I have a
So
link tree with everything because I'm literally we're everywhere. I'm on every platform. I just don't stream on a lot of them. I mainly stream to YouTube, obviously. Twitter has been huge for me. I had 52 watching me the other day on Twitter, which has been huge. And Rumble are the three. But I'm going to be jumping into Kick and Twitch as well. And that's all in my link stream. And if anybody wants to contact me, I have an email on the YouTube. You can contact me. I'm very reachable. Or just hit me in a comment. I try to reply to every single comment. That's my I try to be interactive with people. I don't like being disconnected. I'll answer any question. I mean, I'm very open. So
So if we set up an AI box to talk back to you,
Ah!
how mad would you get?
that'd be a little weird. That'd be a little weird. I'd probably turn it like I'd probably see what I could do to it and make it like mind fuck itself, basically. Have that thing like thinking it's Mussolini or something. Or
All right,
Bigfoot.
Vito, thanks for coming on.
Thank
I
you.
will
Yeah, man.
be watching Tuesday at 8 o'clock East Coast time, folks.
Not this
We will be
Tuesday
there.
because
Oh,
okay, so that's another thing. I'm a career firefighter, so my schedule changes every week. I
Yeah.
work 2 days a week, 24-hour shifts. So once a month I work a Tuesday, and then occasionally I work for somebody. So this Tuesday I'm working for somebody. So I think I'm gonna do a Wednesday show, just kind of like a Thanksgiving. I don't know if it's gonna
Yeah.
be
Cool.
gaming or I might just do something like this where I'm talking with people. That's what I think I might do on Wednesday. So we'll see, kind of like a
That's cool.
pre-Thanksgiving night.
cool.
That's cool.
All right.
But
All
thanks
right.
again.
Well,
Thanks
thanks
for
for
your service out
joining.
there, man.
You
Oh, thank
guys
you for the
Really.
time, man. Appreciate
subscribe
it. I
to the
like the
guy.
show.
Good channel, good content. As you see, a great guy.
And hopefully I wasn't too boring for your audience. Thank you guys so much.
No boring
Yeah.
more boring
Yeah.
than I could be.
Catch you guys
You guys
later.
put up with me.
That's okay. And yeah, I probably talk more than Todd does. So see you guys.
Don't know about that.
Don't know about that.
I'm sure I do.
If I don't stop him, he'll still be going at 8:30. You know.
Yeah, my stream runs 3 hours, so there's that. But anyway, let me shut the fuck up. I'll
All
catch you
right,
guys
bud.
later.
Hey, we'll see you on
All
the
right, dude.
game fridge. Game fridge
Anytime. Yep. Gamer fridge at 7 o'clock.
tonight. Tonight. All
Yep.
right.
Tonight. Yep.
So in 20 minutes, he'll be there on Gamer Fridge. So check him out. Great guy. And again, I'll give a shout out to Skull's playlist over there. He's actually the one that suggested this channel. He says, "Hey, you might want to check out this guy's channel. They're playing some games, some retro games. You might like it." So yeah, I went ahead and tuned in. I'm like, this is a cool setup. I really like
Yep.
the layout, and it just looks casual. I mean, he's sitting in these recliners, and they're playing and you're watching, and I don't know, it's just really fun. I'm like, that would
Yeah. Cool.
be really cool to do. And plus, he's got a kick-ass damn thing. Hey, Peter asked a question over here before we go. We got Aubyns picks sites of the week. I heard FlixVision is not being blocked by FireOS. Is this true? Asking for a friend. Hey, guys over there on the side chat, I don't have FlixVision installed, so maybe Donald or somebody over here who tinkers around. Is it still blocked on the FireOS? They did FlixVision did post on their Discord. I think I'm on their Discord. They actually said that they had removed the malicious or the suspect software, that they removed all that stuff, and so they thought everything's all hunky dory. But I don't know. So hopefully Peter, someone over here on the side chat, will be able to chime in on that. If not, Peter, ask in Streaming Matters, the Telegram room. We may get, of course, there's 1,200, 1,300 people in there. somebody's definitely got a Fire Stick and be able to tell you on that. I actually had a friend brought me an on box that needed to be worked on, so I upgraded some stuff. And FlixVision is one of the apps that he particularly likes, and I updated it. And I want to say 3.2. I think it's like 3.2.0 was the version, the latest version, and it works without RD. You see the websites that they're pulling from. They're not pulling from the same websites that they pulled prior. So there looks like it's not ads, but it's like you can tell that they're going to a website and it's a different player will try to load at times. So I just tinkered around and a couple things played just to make sure that it was working, and I gave it to him. So I'm not sure.
I,
Well,
I
Skull, yeah, I know.
think I think there's a workaround with that, with renaming the APK, and then it works.
Right, because they're only blocking that particular name is what
Right.
Amazon's
So,
looking for. Yeah, Dean says they removed the
yeah, I
thing.
was gonna say
Yeah.
I'm surprised Dean, because he likes FlixVision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, maybe it's up and running, Peter. I again, I when I updated the guy's on box and I was looking through and I updated FlixVision. FlixVision, I don't like its the interface all looks the same at the beginning. But when I clicked on some of the links, I didn't like the player and some of the shit like little you can see a watermark is up at the top or
Oh,
so I don't know if they're because they're linking to different sites. Some of the sites have names on them, but I other than me just testing it and actually getting a movie to play and say, okay, well it's working. There you go. Um, you know, I wasn't. I guess it works, but I won't use it again.
mhm.
He can't hear us. Well, perfect. You need to fix your. He can't hear us, but
Here.
it says still in the chat. No, he's not in. Well, he's in the other chat, not in
Hmm.
this chat.
I
I
was
don't see
gonna
you on.
say
I don't see you on the panel as
no, it
a.
only shows 3 people.
Yeah.
What's those three people?
So hey, let's go. Let's talk about your sites of the week. Hold on a
Okay.
second. Let me. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Here's your first one. I actually put something
Mm,
in.
okay. You can
All right.
top left there. There you go. Um,
So start my car. What do we got going on here? Up.
Start my car. It's pretty interesting. You can type in like if you have a problem with a car, or if you can choose a car down there quickly to start. One of the models. You can choose like the model. Is it it's asking for? I can't see from here.
Well, it's asking different cars. Let's see. Let's do a prelude. All
Okay.
right, we got
Now you see
prelude.
there. Okay. Now what do you have there?
We got owner's
Talking.
reviews, owner's manual,
You could get the
service
manuals,
manuals.
service manuals for the cars, which is pretty neat to have. To grab that PDF or whatever, and you'll
Yeah,
have it.
970 pages on that one.
Yeah.
Service
Can't beat
manual.
that.
It's got the different years: 88,
Hmm.
85, 99.
Okay.
Right.
Just for that alone, is
Comparisons,
yeah.
fuse box diagrams. Oh, I like this
Yeah. Yeah.
because
That's
haven't you
neat.
ever had a fuse go out and you don't know what the
Oh,
damn
and
fuse
this
goes to?
one. Yep. Yep.
So look at it, tells you right there the ceiling light, cigarette lighter, relay, truck light or trunk light, ignition key light. This one here is your radiator fan motor,
Yeah.
your horn, brake lights, turn signals. Okay. Oh, and then it gives a breakdown too
Hmm.
down here.
It's got a
Oh,
lot of
this
neat
isn't.
crap in it.
Hmm.
That's
search
what
for
that
some
was.
problems, helpful
And
guides, changing
and
oil.
what's neat, you can talk with other people who have the same car, about issues and try to get help. So
Yeah,
it's a
here's your
neat
questions for
site.
all your different stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
spark plugs,
Hmm.
transmission fluids. Hmm. All right, neat
Yeah.
little
Yeah. Yeah.
startmycar.com. All right,
Okay.
we got
Hold
one
on.
more here.
Yeah. One more.
This is the pantry.
Yeah. My
Supercook
pantry.
supercook.com is what.
Yeah. And what you can do here is you put everything that you have in your pantry in there, and now it knows what you got, and you say, okay, I want to eat something, and then it'll tell you what you can make from what you have in your pantry.
All right, so I just put that I had. Um, oh wait, I put peanut butter and bread. I put peanut butter, jelly, and bread
Hmm.
just to see. And again, look at some peanut butter and jelly sushi. So
No,
yeah, you put your ingredients in, and it's going to give you an idea of what you might be able to.
Whip up.
Yeah, homemade breadcrumbs, whole wheat toast. You can just have some toast. So again, I see your pantry essentials. So you would be able to cook or so I would be able to say I got butter, eggs, garlic, milk, onions, sugar, flour, olive oil, garlic. Yep, I got that. Cinnamon, ketchup, soy, mayonnaise. Yeah, bacon powder. Yeah, I got all. I got. Look at my house is so stocked. Like, I got all this shit. Let's see.
Well, that's
I
because
don't
you
know what.
never know when you never know when winter's coming. You don't know whether you're gonna make it out to the store again.
True story. Okay, so I'm gonna say I got 37. It's got all right, so it's got different ingredients that I can check. Yeah, I like that where I can just kind of go through and click it.
Mm.
And so
Yeah.
now it's giving me all kinds of items that I can cook. A bunch of French
Yeah.
toast. Right here, peanut butter French toast. Load more. It's yeah. Okay, so
Click on one of them.
if you're struggling for here we go.
Yeah.
So this tells me what things I have. Part of that. Here's a full recipe. There's the full recipe on how to make this French toast sticks.
So.
So again, a very neat thing where you can, if you're not sure what you want to cook, but you're like,
Yeah.
hey, I got these items. What can I make?
Yep.
So I wonder how many does it tell me? Oh, so
Should tell you the
13,000
calories.
recipes.
Oh, okay.
So with the ingredients that I clicked on, which wasn't
Mm.
everything I had, 13,000 recipes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You ever want
Eh,
to make something different? It's
yeah.
a great spot to go
All
when
right.
you're snowed in because
Snowed.
winter is coming.
Shut up.
Winter is coming.
Shut up. When you want to hear it. Okay. What's our UFC? Any kind of fights or anything going on this weekend,
Yeah,
Mikey?
we yeah, yes and no. It's one of them weekends. We're gonna be in Abu Dhabi or
that would be
Ass
early.
crack of dawn.
yeah.
10
So yeah,
a.m.
10 a.m. for the prelims and 1 o'clock p.m. for the main card. Uh, yeah, but I'll be in big screen, of course. Uh,
Mm,
watching because I'm gonna be watching it anyhow. I don't like missing these things.
mm.
Yeah,
See, that messes up my whole Saturday afternoon.
Yep.
yeah, I know,
You
I
know, I
know.
mean, if when it's Saturday evening, hey, I don't mind having a few drinks, eat a
Hmm.
gummy or two, and just chill. But like
Yeah,
when you're asking me to do that at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I guess there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with eating a gummy at 1 afternoon. Maybe I'll make it.
Oh boy, that'd be one of them nights, huh?
um, yeah. So we got that. So that's going on Saturday. So you will be in big screen showing that.
Yeah.
All right. Any
Uh,
other bare knuckles going on or
no bare knuckles till
okay.
December 5th, I think, or maybe even
Okay.
later. Um, yeah, what's going on with football? Got
Still regular season, week 13. I think we're in week 13 or week 12. NFL games going on.
wow,
I know Beach will be showing. Well, if you're in the know, Beach will be showing them. Usually
in
has a good.
3D.
Yeah, he's doing 3D, which is pretty cool.
It is.
The NFL, and he'll have like all the NFL games going. So you'll think you're at a sports bar. There's many damn games. It'll be every game
Yeah.
going. So that'll be going on. College basketball or college football on Saturday. I think Duke and Carolina play, but I think that's football because we don't play them in basketball, which is really the sport I care about. Um, that doesn't happen till January, 1st of February, something like that. No, see, no, Auburn leans back too much. He has the screen on blur, so if he
Yeah.
leans back,
Yeah.
he disappears.
Uh,
Yeah, he like blurry. I thought I
I'm
was
I,
having a stroke.
I'm gonna start putting up a black background, and this way, I'll just settle into it. You won't know whether
He's
it's
trying.
me or my avatar.
He just disappeared into it. All right. Anything else we got going on this weekend before we wrap this thing up?
No, I can't think of anything else. Uh, uh, I can think of whoever's birthday is next is Tiara. Her birthday is coming up. Um, and then and C-Man. We gotta be ready for C-Man's birthday. Gotta do something for him.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do. See what we can
Yeah.
do. So, um, again, things been running okay on the Cody world. Things are good. I should be able to push out. I think I will finish up Kiss probably next week. I think I'll make it the official 1.0 version. I think we're
Okay.
close. It's pretty close. I might change a couple little things in it, but
All right.
I think that me and Big Day Spider were talking about sometimes it's slow to load the continue watching or the next episode. But I think it's
Hmm.
because I got 133 items in that list.
Right.
I think that's that's what's causing. When I'm like, this is being slow. Well,
Well,
133 items it is trying to load.
doesn't go slow in Plex.
Oh, gee. I'm out of beer. I drank it all.
Uh, my continue watching list is like 500 or something like that.
Yeah, but Auburn, I don't spend hours every day configuring Cody.
Nope.
Right. Right.
No. It just works.
Exactly.
It just works. You put my RD
It,
information
it's
in
not.
there.
It's not even. It's not even configuring it. It's just getting the files there. You know, because if wait, were you guys affected with the that last blackout there from
Yeah.
Cloudflare or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I
It's some
wasn't.
stuff.
I wasn't.
Shut up. Yeah.
It didn't bother me none. Okay.
I didn't notice it.
I
I,
saw all those
mean,
people saying, "Oh, I
it
can't
did.
get in my
It didn't
stuff."
affect. But yeah, I mean, I know some people had issues. I didn't have personally didn't have issues, but the world had issues.
But
right.
you weren't watching any,
But no, I did
and
watch
you're
in
in
the morning,
Canada.
and I watched in the
In the
morning, and
morning.
it works
Okay.
fine. It was up 26. What's up, big? All right, all right.
Hey.
We were going to talk about Black Friday deals. I haven't really seen anything real major at this time. I know if you're wanting a Fire device, a bunch of them things are 50% off, which they always are on Black Fridays. Um,
You
but we're
you
gonna
gonna talk
kind of
about that
watch.
other link? You gonna talk about that other link?
Oh shit, that's what I forgot.
Uh, Why I'm here,
I
brother?
I put I put it in the show
Show
details
notes.
down below, and it's a Telegram room. Auburn sent it to me. It's called Best Products, and it has all the deals. This has got 12,000 people in that room, and it's all deals that Amazon has, and it is all kinds. Of, they're a lot of them are 15, 16, 70% off. It's called Best Products. Take a look in the show notes down below and join that room. It's kind of to me, it's like Slick Deals. Slick Deals would be a website to be using in the next week or
Yeah.
two.
Mhm.
Slickdeals.net will post tons and tons of great deals. That would be the website if you're looking for anything in particular. Bookmark that website, slickdeals.net. It is a great, great thing to have. Always post, and it's user supported. They're the ones who post these links.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm looking here at the site there now. There is the kids Amazon Fire HT, the kid one Pro tablet, $64.99.
no,
Hmm.
Pool's asking about do I ever set Cody up as a launch on boot? No,
No.
I mean I've had inside Cody. I have told it to boot certain add-ons, like I've had it do Fin or Umbrella to boot straight into that when I turn it on the device, so I don't even get really the Kodi home screen. But
Hmm.
I've not set it up to launch Kodi on a device when you boot it up. So I have to look at that. What's up, JJ? I see JJ.
JJ.
There's another good channel to check out, folks. So all right, let's get rolling out of here. It's getting
All
late.
right. Yeah.
I've got something
7
calling
o'clock.
my name. 7 o'clock. Uh, Big Daddy, anything you want to say before we go?
Great show again today. It was awesome seeing his gaming rig there. It's pretty spectacular. And I'm starting to dabble a little bit back into retro gaming, but not like that. Not even close.
No.
But
Yeah.
so
I mean, we learn. We'll you never know. Hold on, I'm gonna copy this. And again, it's and he had a point about, well, you know what? We're willing to spend money on the stuff that we have. I think about
Yeah.
Alvin. How much does he spend on hard drives? And
Yeah. Yeah.
so we spend money on the things that really bring us happiness. So no judgment on people what they can afford. So it's just it is a cool setup. When he was talking about the 10 terabyte, and I'm like, holy shit!
yeah,
I mean, I'm running. I think my console setup downstairs with a little mini PC. I think is 512 gigs because I'm like,
No.
that's
No, because
enough
that
for
was
me.
you, and I yelled at you for that. I'm like,
Yeah,
why? I want it all. You know what I mean?
yeah. But it never. That never. That's because that's how you are. You never stop. So
No, no, but I'll have it. You know what I'm saying?
yes, you're right. You will.
So
You
when
will.
someone comes to you and say, "Oh, you don't have this game," I love
I'll tell
this
them
game.
tough. Alvin, what do you want to say before we go?
Thanks everybody coming out. I want to thank Beach for that really cool funky tune. Because I love the funk. I really do. Thank you, Beach. Um, want to thank Vito. In case you go back and you listen to this, thanks for coming on. Really cool dude, man. We'll hope to see you again and join us in the Telegram room, and you have a blast with us in VR and uh, and playing some games. Um, Spider, you coming in tonight in the big screen or not?
probably won't be in tonight, but I'll
Okay,
try and make it in tomorrow for USC,
okay,
maybe for the
1 o'clock.
main event. Give me a chance
Okay.
to get some stuff done around the house first before it starts snowing. So
Oh, don't say that word. Oh, oh, can't do that to me, man. Don't listen. You guys can't be talking about that S shit. You know, it's not right. It's not right. I'm hoping for the weather to warm up a little bit more again. Because
Oh,
I can't take the cold right now. I can't. I just couldn't. It was going through me. It was going through me. You know, I'm like, I can't. I just can't. Uh, and I don't know if we're gonna be here next week. You know, I might be eating birds, and because I'm gotta go out, because I gotta run up to Canada, get out by Eddie's house, and get myself a bird,
all
and
the
come back
birds are
home with
gone, man. Them birds are headed your direction. They are not here no more. They have left.
it. No, Eddie always has a couple reserves that hang out by his house. I don't know if he feeds them or what, but you know, if I can train them to come my way, I'll be doing that. But I want everyone to know have a happy Thanksgiving next week. And we'll I guess we'll. I don't know if we're seeing you then because I don't know if I'm gonna be
Yeah, I
forced
don't.
to work.
I don't. Yeah, I'll definitely. Yeah, I've got to work next week for sure. And but again, yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And we'll have to see if we're gonna do a show next Friday. I don't. We may not do it next Friday, but we'll see. I mean, if I do it, it'll just be jump on and just bullshit. Who knows? Um,
Okay.
but we'll see. I don't. I At this moment we may not.
He's lost the Thanksgiving spirit since he's in Canada now. To everyone, just so everyone understands.
I had my Thanksgiving
Okay.
last year, but no, I'm still.
I
I'm
heard
still.
I had mine last month. You know, because we're in Canada. What we say is Thanksgiving is the true Thanksgiving.
We chose to have ours first, so. Um,
No.
but hey, thanks everyone, and again, I want to thank uh, Perfect Storm for joining on the show. Vito, thanks for coming on here, showing the setup. It was cool to see somebody that has a really cool setup and to know what kind of options that we have. And again, no matter where you're at on this retro gaming setup, there's, we're not here to shame anybody. Like my setup is pretty modest, but some people just have a Raspberry Pi hooked to the TV playing with a controller. Nothing wrong with that. So it's all about being able to play the games that you want to play and have a good time. Same thing when we're streaming. As long as you get the content that you want in the format you want, that's all that matters. So, thoughts and prayers to you guys down there in Thanksgiving. Make sure you guys don't eat too much next Thursday. We'll see you guys on the next one. And again, streaming matters to us because streaming matters to you. And we're out of here.
Curtains falling on the screen. Hope you laughed and learned a bit. Had some fun and skipped routine. Time to close this crazy shit. Thanks for tuning in, my friends. But it's time to say goodbye. Through the streams and download set. But now it's time for us to fly. Information, picked up tips and tricks to enjoy. But now we leave this online station. It's time to pack up every toy. Thanks for tuning in, my friends. But it's time for us to fly. Through the streams and download set, you can kiss my ass goodbye.